Procrastinating. Hello, hello, hello. We're live streaming in Hey Line, how are you? We're live streaming on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on the Work with Dion Facebook page, and my Align and Shine Facebook group. So come on in. We're going to talk a little bit today about procrastination. And this is one of my biggest lessons. Okay. And you guys know I like to start out with a little story. So let me tell you, right? I am getting into the routine of doing regular photo shoots, right? So I had my last photo shoot in, I'm going to say early to mid March, and I actually am scheduled for another photo shoot this weekend. So we're trying to get in the habit of at least doing photos every other month. Right. So guys, if you're just joining, I'm just sharing a little story here. I'm setting something up. We're going to talk about three reasons to stop procrastinating. So, with all the craziness that's going on in my life, right? So, for those who don't know, I work a 9 to 5. I have, yeah, line says procrastination is embarrassing. It can be embarrassing, but I have a 9 to 5. I'm a wife, I'm a mom. Business is taking off, right? Good problems. But nevertheless, I'm being pulled in many different directions. And so, in trying to coordinate this photo shoot for this Saturday, I'm like, "Man, this is a lot." Like, I gotta, book the makeup artist. I have to confirm the time with my stylist and creative director. I have to book the time or confirm with my photographer. It was a lot of moving parts. And then I was like, "Well, we don't really have time." Like, we usually do a styling session, right? First of all, shout out to the Tiana Experience on Instagram. You guys, if you are anywhere in the East Coast, even the West Coast, because she does travel, you want to get a stylist and a creative director for your photo shoot. And so, and just looking at the amount of time that I had compared to what I've usually had to prepare, your girl just got overwhelmed. Right? So, you guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about procrastination and how this photo shoot prep for the past few days has just been, it's been a challenge for me, but we're still going to go through with the shoot, even though the procrastination bug kicked in. So, what I realized in me trying to do all the things and getting overwhelmed and overthinking, right? It's at Dion. I had like stop procrastinating. And so I wanted to come on and share three reasons why you need to stop procrastinating. The first reason why you guys need to stop procrastinating is that you have all that you need. So listen, you guys know I'm a shopaholic when it comes to fashion. I like my clothes, I like my makeup, I like my specs. I just like to look good, right? Nothing wrong with that. And so my initial thought was as I'm looking at, these different looks, um, oh, someone joined us on LinkedIn. Alice, hi, how are you? We're talking about three reasons why you need to stop procrastinating and how this photo shoot just wasn't coming together for me. But we're going to do the photo shoot this Saturday anyway. And so I'm looking through my closet. I'm like, okay, I have the shoes, I have the jeans. Real, like, you know me, it's like business casual, kind of casual with the pop of color. That's kind of my zhuzh, that's my lane. And so I said, well, my stylist doesn't really have the time that we would usually dedicate for me to identify something to wear. She's really amazing at getting on Zoom with you and telling you what to piece together head to toe, accessories, shoes, the whole nine. And of course, my first thought is I don't have time to order anything. Lon says it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much. And I really do have a good time on my photo shoots. But I realized like D, you don't my name, people call me D. So I said, you don't have enough time to order stuff. And for a split second, that thought entered my mind, and I had to really coach myself out of that and say, you know what? You've already got what you need. So reason number one, the number one reason to stop procrastinating is that you need to know you already have what it takes. You already have what you need. So many people I talk to, they're like, Dion, I want to work with you, but I need to get this together. Or I need this certification. Or I'm like, you don't need another thing under your belt. You don't need more stuff, right? It's just stuff. You are enough. So everything that you need to move to the next level, it's already in your closet. It's already in your closet. And as I was talking myself through this, I looked in my closet and it's over what it's y'all, I have dusters and blazers and I have belts and of course the glasses and jewelry and all the things, hats and bags. I don't need to go shopping for another thing. That was an excuse. So, guys, if you're just joining us, we are live on Instagram, on Facebook, and in the Align and Shine Facebook group talking about procrastination and three reasons why we need to stop. And I'm going to say we. I was going to say you. We need to stop procrastinating. Reason number one, you have all that you need. You don't need to wait to get all your ducks lined up. And we'll talk about that in a second. But everything you already have to make a thing happen, everything that you need to be successful in career, in your business, whatever it is that you're doing professionally and in every area of your life, you already got what it takes. Okay. So, number two, another reason to stop procrastinating, and this is big, perfection does not exist. Did I step on some toes? Because that's a big lesson that I had to learn. There's no such thing as perfection, right? I had to learn a long time ago to throw perfection out the window, right? Lon said, "I'm like that because I'm over here like the note collector." Yeah, yeah, that's another one. Can we stop collecting stuff? Implement. The reason why we haven't, and I'm saying we, because I'm just being transparent about my journey. In this case, it's a photo shoot, but yeah, we like to collect information, but we don't act on it. You already got enough. But when it comes to perfection, I had to throw that out the window because I realized that the more I pursued perfection, the less action I actually took towards my goals. And if I were to dig a little deeper, it was really because of the fear of being wrong or the fear of being rejected, right? And so as a result, you're so welcome. I like to be transparent because perfection doesn't exist, right? I realized that as a result of me wanting to pursue perfection, I was stuck and I was dissatisfied. Stuck and dissatisfied. So, guys, if you're just joining, we're talking about three reasons why you need to stop procrastinating. So, one, you already have what you need, you already have what it takes. Stop it. You don't need another thing, another gadget. I'm a gadget geek too. Another, another gadget, another certification. There's something in you that God has placed in you that says you are good enough. So yeah, the things are nice, and in my case, I wanted to go shopping because I thought a cute blazer would make this photo shoot just so perfect. But that brings me to number 2. Perfection doesn't exist, right? Success is not based, and let's stay right there for a minute. Success is not based on perfection. In order to succeed, you need to pursue progress daily, imperfect action. That's what was resonating through my mind when I was second guessing whether or not I should do this photo shoot because it didn't have all the pieces just so, right? Perfectionism prevents you from taking risks. You're not going to learn anything new when you're staying where you are and you're trying to be perfect. You're not, doing something uncomfortable is an opportunity to conquer your fear. How about that? Right? And sometimes those fears, they stem from unrealistic standards that you have for yourself. And I'm learning to set realistic expectations. There's a truck outside my house, so I'm sorry about the horn. Right? Stop second guessing yourself. Throw perfection out the window and free yourself from what is holding you back. Being perfect is not a prerequisite for success. Action is. So, action and not perfection. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about three reasons why you need to stop procrastinating. I was going to put this photo shoot on hold, but I said, you know what? We said we were going to do a photo shoot like every other month, maybe once a quarter, and I'm going to stick to it. So, one, you have all you need. I didn't need another piece of clothing in my closet for this photo shoot to go off, and it's going to be fabulous. Number 2, perfection doesn't exist. I'm learning to go with the flow, embrace the highs, the lows, and everything in between. And this third one is big. You are delaying something great. Let me know in the chat if this is resonating with you. Alice said, stuck and dissatisfied. True, right? There's no such thing as the perfect opportunity, the perfect time. It's kind of like with anything else, right? When, my husband and I got married, I've been married for 15 years. June 2nd, it'll be 15 years. And people would say, well, when are you going to have kids? And we're like, well, we're not really ready. We don't have everything. We want things to be a little bit, more stable. And people used to say, you're waiting for the right time to have children? Like, are you serious? We had to change our mindset around that. So, yes, number 3, Lon said, I'm stepping on some toes. Okay. It comes from a good place. But I just told my coach a couple of weeks ago, she said something to me that was like, ooh. And she said, I hope that was okay. And I said, that's all right because medicine doesn't always taste good. It doesn't. Thank you, Alice. Alice said, congratulations. So, yeah, you are delaying something great. When you're procrastinating, you're not putting off anything that's going to be beneficial to anyone else but yourself, right? My photo shoots, guys, I've been doing photo shoots for my business for several years now. I'm going to say 5 years, right? They've always been like the finished product has always been more than I could have ever imagined. Shout out to my photographer, and I'm having him at my event, by the way. Imma shout him out in a little bit. But, like, they've always come out better than I could have ever imagined. Like, yeah, looking through the roll, through the drafts. Lon said, "God knew I needed this today." Good. I'm glad we are here together. Looking back through those pictures over time, of course, you're gonna be like, "Okay, I could have done this. I could have done that." But the outcome I was more than satisfied with, right? And because you're taking that imperfect action, right, that we outline in step number 2 or reason number 2, you're now able to tweak, you know what to try. You might want to say, "You know what? I want to try a different look when it comes to this photo shoot." Or like for me, I'm like, I want to be outside. I want to be more casual, not as corporate and stiff, right? Not that I think I'm stiff, but I feel like a lot of my pictures come across like kind of a mannequin, right? Stop delaying your own greatness. You are the one who you are setting up, whether it's for failure or whether it's for success. But you get to decide in this moment. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about 3 reasons to stop procrastinating. And these are lessons really it just hit me this morning because I had this thought of like I need to delay this photo shoot. Stuff isn't going right. So yes, number 1, you already have what you need. You already have what you need. Stop hiding behind stuff and credentials and another training or I need to know. Number 2, perfection doesn't exist. Throw it out the window. You can wait for perfection to happen for the rest of your life and it will not come, right? And number 3, you are delaying something great. Stop delaying your greatness. It's like a self-inflicted wound. You are you're literally like and I don't wanna use weapons as an analogy, but, like, it's like you're punching yourself in the gut or in your face. You can't say on one hand that you wanna strive for greatness and that you want all the things that God, desires for you, but then you're shrinking back. Your actions have to line up with what you're saying out of your mouth, right? The word tells us and I'm sorry, I'm a guy girl. The word tells us that faith without works is dead. put some legs on your faith. So, guys, let me know in the chat if this is resonating with you. If you're just joining, you have to go back to the top of the video. But these were my 3 lessons around this brand photo shoot that I'm doing this weekend about procrastination. And it's so easy to slip into that mindset. Okay. And so, I'm all about helping you take action in your business and in your career. There is someone or an organization, if you're a 9 to 5er, if you are an entrepreneur, there's an ideal person that you are meant to work with. Okay. And one of the best tools that you can do that with, right, to get out there in the marketplace is LinkedIn. So, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. Eastern, is my free LinkedIn masterclass. Yes, Alice, Lays on Faith. I actually had a workshop. I might bring it back up. You guys let me know in the chat. Should I still do it? It's called Feet on Faith. It's a goal mapping workshop that I used to do, and people loved it. So I think I might revisit that. But yes, May 22nd, 7 p.m. It's how to turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet. So let me tell you, this masterclass is for you if you've got a LinkedIn profile, but it's sitting there collecting dust, right? If you are struggling to articulate your value in the marketplace, all you need to do as a first step, we're talking about imperfect action and no longer procrastinating. All you have to do is come to this masterclass, and I'm going to show you simple steps you can take today to attract prospects, right? I'm going to teach you how to increase your chances of landing your next business or career opportunity. I have had clients during this pandemic. Yes, it's possible. Increase their salaries, land speaking engagement, all the engagements, all the things on LinkedIn. Just takes a little bit of being intentional. I'm also going to show you the most commonly overlooked LinkedIn profile features and how to use them to your advantage. So it's not enough to just put up a LinkedIn profile, right? Okay, so Alice, you're saying yes, I should do a feet on faith workshop. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that maybe towards the end of the year, right? It's not enough to just have a LinkedIn profile and just think that people are going to magically appear. That's like opening up a storefront, but you're not letting people know that you're open. Okay, so this is Sunday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. There is no registration needed. So if you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio. If you're on any other of the platforms, just make sure if you're on LinkedIn, if you go to my profile, you'll see. And actually, I'll put a link to it down below in the chat. Actually, let me do that now. But yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions about LinkedIn. Oh, Lon said LinkedIn is a bit of a mystery to you. Why is it a mystery? Oh my gosh, girl, that is my lane. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for Lon to respond. She has a question, guys. If you're just joining, we're streaming on multiple places. Lon is saying that LinkedIn is a bit of a mystery to you. And you know what? It is to a lot of people. I'm just putting the link in the chat here. Okay, so let me know if you got that. But yes, LinkedIn, there is something, first of all, it's just a crazy, ridiculous SEO tool, right? So we all know about SEO, how you can, you know, develop content, someone Googles you. LinkedIn is that platform that will help boost your credibility. So when someone goes to Google you line, right, you'll already be like at the top of, I've gotten clients off of LinkedIn, but I have clients who've gotten job offers, the whole nine, just on LinkedIn. And the other thing, guys, I'm also going to show you that LinkedIn isn't just for people who are looking for a job. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to be on LinkedIn as well, right? You are so welcome, Alice. Alice says this is good. Good. Lon says she doesn't understand how it all works. What are the connections? Yes, there is. It's an art and a science to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not like other platforms, right? On Instagram, on Facebook, people are just scrolling you know, just because, right? It's more social. Not that you can't be social on LinkedIn, but you know that everyone on LinkedIn is looking to is they're just more intentional, right? Everyone's looking to network, everyone's looking for someone or some sort of opportunity. So what you need to do is learn not only how to make yourself visible, but there's a whole nother component to like making connections. And Lon says she's loves my ring. Thank you. 15 years, June 2nd. I'm a June bride. But yes, Lon, I want you to come. I'm going to double check. You can double check in my bio. If you don't see the link in my bio, today it'll be up when I get off. When I get off this live, you should definitely come to the masterclass. And so, any other questions about LinkedIn? What I also want to share with you is that not only am I hosting the free LinkedIn masterclass, but I'm going to do a live hands on LinkedIn training, okay, on Thursday, June 9th. You heard it, brunching and branding. Now, guys, if you would have if you would have told me um, eons ago that I would be doing a live event like me speaking in front of people, no, ma'am. I wouldn't, there's no way I would have believed you. But on Thursday, June 9th, I am hosting here in Philadelphia, where I am. So if you are anywhere near the Philadelphia area, and even if you're not, you want to fly in for brunching and branding. And it's a 4 hour personal branding training. You want to be, come on out, line. Come on now. Where are you? Are you in the West Coast? I forget. Are you in the West Coast? Come on out to Philly. And guess what? The great thing about that venue is that it's right in the heart of like downtown Philly and also a little bit South Philly. So you have all of the venues, all of the hotels, tourist attractions. Yes. So definitely you want to be in the building. So let me tell you guys about brunching and branding. Okay. Okay. Alice says that she is a business owner and she needs to create a page and a strategy. Well, yes, Lon. Okay, Dr. Pam. Shout out to Dr. Pam. She is okay. Come on out. Come on out to the East Coast. Let me tell you, Alice, what I found, and this is why I love content and strategy. And if okay, so you won't be around for the event, but you can definitely come to the masterclass, right? Hey, Coach Rocky. So here is why I love content and strategy. So many people have the content nailed, but then they're on the wrong platforms, right? Or they're talking to the right people on the right platforms, but the content falls flat and it's a snoozer, right? Bittersweet Zen, hi, how are you? Guys, if you're just joining us, somehow we veered off. We were talking about 3 reasons to stop procrastinating, right? And now we're talking about LinkedIn, right? Yes, Coach Rocky, they go together. You cannot have one without the other. And so I always tell people like Instagram is great, but I know for my people, my audience isn't on Instagram. I use Instagram. I have very specific, goals for each platform, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, but I know the majority of my prospects are on LinkedIn, right? I help people understand the value in each. A lot of comments here. A lot the value in each platform. So yes, branding and branding. So let me tell you guys about that. So that is a 4 hour personal branding training with me, and we are gonna. Yeah, they do love me on LinkedIn. It's a blessing and a curse. And that's a whole nother conversation. So we are going to show you how to leverage the power of LinkedIn so that you can articulate your personal brand in the marketplace. Brunching and branding is for you if you're an entrepreneur or a corporate climber. So if you've been wondering how to get started on LinkedIn, if you know as an entrepreneur that your ideal client is on LinkedIn, but you just can't seem to connect, right? I've even had people come to me and say, Dion, like recruiters are reaching out to me, people who work a 9 to 5, but it's the wrong type of recruiters, right? You got to have the right strategy. It's a way to attract the ones you want. It's kind of like a dating app, right? for your profession. Or if you're like me, maybe you are an introvert. Freedom Notary, how are you? Maybe you're an introvert and you're struggling to decide what to post on LinkedIn. You need to come to brunching and branding. Instagram, the link is in my bio, right? Maybe you are multi talented, you have a ton of experience, tons of skills, but you don't know what to highlight online, right? This is what we're going to cover at brunching and branding. And honestly, and a lot of people say, Dion, the marketplace is crowded. I don't know how to get noticed. It really is. I get it, right? How do you stand out from a crowd of thousands, if not millions, of experts who are doing the exact same thing that you do? What I always teach my clients, it's about standing out and making yourself seen to the right people. Hi, Coach Nikki. It's about making yourself visible to the right prospects, right? So if you know you're not trying to kiss any frogs on LinkedIn, then yeah, we're not going to put anything in your profile that's going to have you kissing frogs. If I was staying with my job, I would be there. Is it for people like me? Listen, oh gosh, Coach Rocky, you just missed it a minute ago. So guys, we're streaming on multiple platforms and the links, the chats are really popping. So listen, the question is, if I was staying at my job, I would be there. Is it for people like me? LinkedIn is a thought leadership platform. Period. I don't care if you're a speaker, if you're a coach, if you are a service or product based entrepreneur, if you are a corporate climber, if you're looking for a job, if you're not looking for a job, if you're looking for opportunities or you're not looking for opportunities. LinkedIn is the greatest. It's almost like it has a built-in. It's a built-in system, right? So your SEO is going to get that much more of a boost on LinkedIn. So if you can relate to any of those things I just mentioned, it is time for you to step up, right? We talked about procrastination at the top of the video. And if you are ready for a 5-star online brand, you need to join us for this hands-on training. So you will definitely need to bring, yeah, Coach Nikki. Yes, ma'am. Speaking engagements, sight unseen, just it's thought leadership, right? So what you will need for brunching and branding, okay? You will need to bring your laptop, your most burning questions about personal branding and LinkedIn, and an open mind because it's going to be so much freaking information. I'm not going to overwhelm you, but it's going to be some good information. And so you will get not only a deeper understanding of personal branding, but I'm going to help you build a magnetic LinkedIn profile that really showcases how dope you are. Like, really. Oh, thank you, Coach. Oh, Coach Rocky. Okay. I didn't even know you attended the workshop. Thank you. Right? You're going to be in the room with some amazing, like minded CEOs and corporate climbers. Okay. That energy, I call it energy and synergy in the room, is going to be amazing. And speaking of energy and synergy, catered brunch, door prizes, music, right? It's fun. This is not like, okay, sit down with your laptop and then like you're dozing off. This is a hands-on training, yes, but tons of opportunities for you to network. And people always ask me about you rewatched another great thing about LinkedIn, look at that, right? So people always ask me about my photographer. I have the most amazing photographer and stylist, and my photographer will be in the building for brunching and branding to give each guest 2 free professional headshots. Okay, so you're going to walk away with all of that and just feeling more secure in your business and more confident in your business or career. Okay, so this is a fun, interactive 1 day training. So if you are really, serious about becoming intentional about how you show up online, if you want to start putting yourself out there, people say it all the time, I want to put myself out there more effectively. I'm going to show you my signature step by step LinkedIn optimization method that's landed hundreds of my clients corporate contracts, speaking engagements, and 6-figure jobs. So we're going to have brunch and networking from 10 to 11. We're going to run through the program or the training and the brand photo shoot from 11 to 2, and it's going to be all the things fabulous, guys. And I'm just checking the chat here. Um, Alice said that was a good analogy. Were you talking about the dating? Right. So, guys, brunching and branding tickets, early bird registration, 297 through this Sunday, May 15th. After May 15th, the rate goes up. Yesterday's price, the rate goes up to 497, right? Wait, Coach Rocky, please let them know. I don't know, but I'm just putting it out there. We talked about those 3 reasons, right? So, guys, Coach Rocky on Instagram is saying that this is amazing and way overvalued. But if you're just joining, you need to go back to the top of the video where we talked about 3 reasons to stop procrastinating. Okay. And this all stemmed from my photo shoot today. Well, not today. My photo shoot is this Saturday. But I said, I need more clothes. And then a voice in my head said, Dion, you already have what you need in your closet. No more stuff. 2, perfection does not exist. You don't need perfection to succeed. You just need to take action. Right? And then the third thing is that you're delaying something great. You're delaying your own greatness because of what? So, guys, I hope this was really helpful. Go back to the top of the video and catch all the gems. And I hope to see you May 22nd for how to turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet. And I want to see you on June 9th if you're a real action taker for brunching and branding, okay? My live personal branding experience. So I hope this blessed somebody. And if you have questions, feel free to hit me up. Bye, guys.